Hi everyone, welcome once again to Riding Tiger with Arijit Bhattacharyya. As you know that we have finished more than 50 plus series into this sequel, where Riding Tiger is basically a concept where individuals or group of people, they have the courage to start their own business. And when they start their business, it's basically only one situation that they can do. They keep riding. If you stop that riding, either tiger will eat you, you are dead, or you need to kill the tiger. So that's the reason we have this show called Riding Tiger with Arijit Bhattacharyya. And as you know, my quote is entrepreneurship is all about riding a tiger. And today I have got a fascinated, amazing lady and a gentleman. So the lady is from Portugal, Marta, and Tanim, he is from Bangladesh. Tanim works in this company as a marketing head, and Martha is actually the founder of this organization, wherein they are talking about sustainable fashions, and they have created probably a milestone in Portugal where they have amazing t-shirts, hoodies, and perfume which they are selling online. So if you don't know about their startup name is HILBEA, which is basically an online platform. If you look at it, you will find out that they have actually invested a good amount of money by creating sustainable, fashionable items, which is really, really cool. So instead of me, I think I will give the mic to our speaker, today's guest, Marta. Why don't you talk about your venture and what you do and how did you started your venture?
So, hi everyone, thank you very much. So, I was always passionate since New Year's about sustainable fashion. You know, the market is extremely fragmented, let's say, with a large number of small players in the market. And I thought, like, I need to make the difference. So, I need to start with something that I love, that I'm passionate from, and sustainable fashion is that concept fascinates me really. And but I tried to make here a concept differently. So I thought the concept can be like a union of body, mind, and Mother Earth, so that we can go to sustainability, but try and here have a distinctive factor, let's say like that. And what I did is, as I think sustainability is a very strong identity trait of this Portuguese clothing brand, HILBEA, I try to dedicate this brand to versatility, quality, um, comfort. That's why I produce here in Portugal, because it's much more expensive, and I think it's important for people to know that, because the prices are different because of that also. But it's essential. It's basic comfort. It has a lot of quality. Wearing Hilbia for me, it's not only like wearing a brand or wearing some clothes. It's like a conceptual attitude, you know, of an imagined future which is better, which you wear the change you want to see in the world, you wear the change you want to be, you know. It's like I think we should be better. I think we should be sustainable. I think we should be grateful for, and you wear that attitude, you wear the change you want to see in the world, and that's a great message here, and that's the great distinctive factor. Also, we can have like a deeply innovated in this national market in Portugal. I
Could
have
you please
here no.
unmute yourself somehow? Yeah, please.
Okay. And as we are from Oporto to the world, I think that makes also a difference in the sustainable fashion sector, because we are working towards a more sustainable world, and we are working towards an amplitude of conscience also here in Portugal, which I think it's really important, because this is a concern all about the world, but Portugal thinks too small in this kind of state. So here we start to make a difference, you know. And I think a small gesture or a small difference can save humanity, let's say like that. We have a huge amount of products, as you can see in the website. We have hoodies, we have joggers, we have t-shirts, we have various types of hoodies, we have long sleeve crop tops, we have ripped crop tops, we have perfume, which was also started since day one, and it's only exclusive hours. And our huge amount of costs were in the stock, because were in the products itself, because as I said, we produce in Portugal, and here in Portugal it's high quality, and it's like we have a lot of certificates and all of that, and so that's we pay. We also invest a lot in marketing, and then Tanim can explain a little bit better. In the website, as you said, in the colors, the website is really aesthetic. It's really nice, in my opinion. In the maintenance of the website and the colors, we associated each color of the piece of the cloth to an energy, and we did that case studies, like how the color of the cloth can influence the energy of the person, or can transform the energy of the person. For example, I want to wear yellow because I am more happy, or I want to be in that kind of state of energy. So I associate that kind of color to a better energy and more enthusiastic. And we also give that creativity and that information to the people for free. The promotion and the marketing we did in all the cities, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media was also intense a little bit, and that the products in stock, it's what has more value now. The sales location is majority is e-commerce. It's online in the website www.hilbea.com, as you know. Our markets are more outside, because people internationally value more this business framework, value more the sustainable fashion market.
True.
And so
if I am not wrong, if I look at the sustainable fashion, last time when I actually promoted one of the sustainable fashion designing company, and of course, that's one of my portfolio company specifically. This time when I was there in Dubai, I was promoting their one of the suit that they have produced specifically for me. And trust me on this, when you wear a sustainable fashion oriented dresses, it gives you complete different kind of experience. And talking from that experience, I would love to understand your point of view. When you talked about creating marketing, making people aware about sustainable fashion, what is the biggest challenge that you have faced so far?
About sustainability, I think it's like the price versus um, making a difference. So we want that because we genuinely like that, we love that, we are passionate for that. I am grateful for knowing we can make a difference, and from motivating people towards that direction and to an amplitude of that consciousness. But that versus the price, it's always difficult to to establish a balance, to have high quality, to have sustainability, to move people towards that direction, being grateful for this change, but also paying hard, paying much higher. So it's a balance which is difficult, because people then may think here in Portugal or in somewhere in the world which have less money, people think, oh, this is too much, or I don't want to pay too much for that, I prefer to go to Primark or to Zara. Okay, you can prefer, because something for 20 is really different from something from 100. We understand that, but I think making a difference cannot be like that, because we cannot pay to the fabrics like that. The prices are not that. So we have to find a balance in between that, so that we satisfy the client, the customer, and it pays, because he understands that it's valuable, it has an attitude, wherein HILBEA is all of that I said before. But also we are making a difference, so it's finding here a balance in between, and so that we can sell it, right? Because no one does a business to don't sell. So we need to satisfy the client always in that kind of, and some kind of clients don't satisfy like that. They prefer a fast fashion versus slow fashion. That is difficult to motivate people and to show the majority of people, because this is only a niche of the market, that it is valuable. It is perfectly to wear the sustainable fashion market and apply here and make room for this difference that we are making. Yes, having that advantages, being environmental friendly, all the fabrics produced with techniques and process which consume less water. I'm always saying that to people: produce less waste, are high quality, are ethical and chemical free. We have certificates, people are treated right. I think all of that makes a huge amount of difference. Even though it starts with a small gesture, it can, in a long term, save humanity, save a lot of water, save a lot of things. So I think the difficulty is to make people move towards this direction, towards this kind of niche, I think, of positioning, if you can say.
Brilliant.
That's why our markets are more outside. People are more open-minded. Ireland values a lot this. UK values a lot of this concept, this sustainable fashion market. New Zealand, Portugal also, but it's not like the main target for HILBEA. It never can be. Even though someone buys the brand, I think it never needs to focus in people which thinks too small. It can start to make a difference, and even though I think it's good enough to produce here because the quality is really really high, but positioning in another things, because we are competing with Nike, with Pangaya. I don't know if you know, we are competing with this type of target. Since the target audience is not Portugal, we should know and work a lot internationally so that we have a lot of brand awareness. It was that was really really really
I
hard
have a
work.
question for you, Martha. If you look at sustainable fashion, usually it goes with specifically uh, the materials. So if we look at the organic certification for your sustainable fashion item, it
Mhm.
actually includes lot many different kind of elements. And if I'm not wrong, you are not working with probably leather or wool. You're probably working with linen, cotton, maybe, I don't know, maybe a different kind of fiber. Could you please talk a little bit about your kind of
I'm
material that you're using?
I'm working with 100% organic cotton only.
So you're working only 100% cotton. And when we talk about cotton, I'm sure that you have organic certification, and that certification is specifically
Yes,
from Portugal or
yes,
any
it's
any
from
other you
Portugal
want to
and from
enlighten
the
us?
fabric. But it's international also. This fabric has certificates which are international. We are speaking about gods. We are speaking about Smeta, Oeku, Tex, and gods. Gods certificates.
Of
G
course,
O
GOTS is
T
the
S.
internationally recognized one. So
What?
GOTS is the internationally recognized
Yes.
one. So
Mm-hmm.
if we talk about your business, this business is not about only creating the fabric. You got certification as well. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure that you have stocks as a material in your factory, which you
Mm-hmm.
are selling probably online. Could you please talk a little bit about your stocks and how many stocks you have at the moment,
I'm
which
going
you
to
can.
pass this to Tanin. Let he talk about a little bit about the stocks and the marketing done about that. It's okay.
Super. So we have Tanim in this call. I would love to understand the kind of marketing that has been done so far, so good. Could you please enlighten us a little bit, Tanim?
Yeah, hello, thank you. So if I going to talk about the marketing strategy of the clothing brand HILBEA, I would like to tell from the beginning that as our main target was like to reach this brand to internationally, not in all just Portugal. Our main target was reaching this brand to the whole world, so that we can reach our brand to the whole market, international market. So we have done the strategies in every kind of single strategy what requires to reach this brand in internationally, and we have done a lots of strategy like ad campaigns or social media strategy, or everything needed we have done to reach this brand. And if we talk about the stock we have in our business right now, we have right now more than 850 stocks available. It's included hoodies, joggers, t-shirts, like that. So we have right now an 850, and as Marta mentioned that our products is about cotton, 100% cotton. So the products, 850 products we have right now in our stock, it's all about 100% cotton. And Marta mentioned that we have the certificate as well about fabrics. So we have that kind of stocks, what is more than enough to run a business for a long time right now. So if we, as I believe that if we can run this business with this kind of stocks, and if we follow the right strategy as well, we can reach this brand to a huge amount of profit if we follow the right strategy for upcoming few months. So we have enough stocks available in our business right now. So, and if about marketing strategy, we are trying, we have tried the best we can to reach this brand, and I hope that we did the best yet now. And see the, if you can visit our business website or social media as well, you can understand that everyone is right now have a little bit idea about this brand, and many one has interest to know more about HILBEA, and there are many of them are trying to buy from our website. So I hope we have done so far good strategy marketing, so that people have come to know about our brand, that HILBEA is 100% sustainable clothing brand. And I hope we can let them know about our brand as we tried to let them know.
Sure, for sure. And probably you have done business maybe in various different parts of the world. Marta, how many countries you have sold so far? Like your products went to how many countries?
It went to 4 from now.
Brilliant. So
But
if
it
you are
only
a
has
startup,
Japanese.
as a startup, you have already reached 4 countries. That's brilliant. It's a very good number of countries that you have at the moment. And how many number of pieces that you have sold so far?
We've sold, how much we sold, Tanim? I think we've sold 800.
It's around 800 plus. We have sheets about that. We have recorded as well. So as I think it's 800 plus. So I can tell it's about a little bit more if I can check the sheet right now.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So if it is less than 800, 750 is also a good number. But brilliant.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll be shifting my question a little bit different. I'll be asking Marta another different kind of question, which is not related at all to business, rather towards life. Marta, what is your goal in life? What do you want to achieve in life?
I want to achieve happiness above all and making a difference in the world for the better. Because since I was a child, I had a lot of conscience about how to make a difference in the details and how to make a difference. We recycle here. My mother is has a lot of passion to sustainability. He did a lot of courses. I also read about sustainability like since 4 years ago, but a lot really. So my passion here and my biggest goal for life is to be happy and make the difference. If I go away sometime, I want to go with the conscience that I make the difference. I can make a difference. I started with small gestures. It's in the details that we really can contribute and make the difference, and that's it. And I always say we don't have a planet B, so we need to take care of our planet. It's only the planet A, you know.
Brilliant. And talking about, again, life, if I give you a situation, you know, if you look at life, life is all about ups and downs, and the universe gives you an opportunity to connect with like-minded people who can probably give without any kind of strings and give you a platform where you can grow. So given that point, if I ask you that there is a situation, you are in a park and there is only one bench in that park, okay? Whom would you like to sit with there, and what do you want to discuss with him or her?
It can be anyone, right?
It can be anyone, your choice.
I would like to just, if I can choose, and if it was possible, I would like to discuss to my biggest like idol ever, which is Elon Musk. I would stay like there for hours, like trying to understand his history, his motivations. How did he started Tesla? How did he did that? How did, even though it was to fail, he did a round and it's worked well. I would like to start to talk with him for sure. It's my biggest
Brilliant.
idol. It's someone that I really, really, really admire. From those, I also admire many other people, but I would like to have a conversation to him and like try to know, because I think people which are really successful, and I also read a lot of books in that area, have always like huge motivations in the back, you know, in the background. They move themselves and they can start and go to that kind of positions because it's something really, really high, which is like a force of the universe, motivates them to go there. And I would like to know and understand why, how, and all of that. If I would
Brilliant.
like to choose, it will be
Brilliant.
that for sure.
See, I'll give you a very simple concept of life, which, so I have been running businesses for last 24 years. So when I started, I was 17 when I started.
Congratulations a lot.
Yeah. So 17 years old guy started India's one of the first game development studio. People started calling me crazy. People started calling me as
Yeah.
mad. So I redefined mad as moderate, accurate, and determined. So mad, if you are there, if you are crazy, you are there to actually update the world. And I have learned in my life to become like water. Water doesn't have any shape,
Go
doesn't
with the
have any
flow.
color, doesn't have any smell. But until unless you are thirsty, you don't realize that you need water in life. So when you are like water, try to become reflection of others. Try to accept things as it is. Absorb things as it is. Become calm and quiet. And probably be in yourself, which will eventually give you a lot of power to run much more things in life. That's my
Yeah.
2 cents of tips to you, Marta. Definitely, we will meet again, and I'll be more than happy if I can help you in any way in any one of your business, and I will see that if we can do something cool together. Until then, stay tuned and be in touch. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for the lovely interview. Thank you, Taneem, for joining from Bangladesh. And for your information,
Thank you.
I'm from Calcutta, so I can speak Bengali as well.
Yo, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank
I will
you.
write to you in